Since the start of this pandemic, there's been this, I can't even get the words out right. I want to talk about this story so much that I'm getting all flabbergasted here. This is the strangest phenomenon. Teenage girls showing up at their doctor's office with these strange tics, these strange movements, jerking movements. Nobody could figure out why until now. According to a recent Wall Street Journal article, doctors say all the girls have one thing in common. They're watching TikTok videos of people with Tourette's syndrome, which is a neurological disorder that can cause physical tics. Here to talk about this medical mystery, Dr. John Duffy. Thank you so much for being with us. Okay, this is this neurodevelopmental disorder, and these girls are somehow demonstrating, even after just watching them for a short time, the same tics that they see in people who have been diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome.
Correct.
What's going on?
So the way this goes, from what I can follow and from some of the clients I've worked with, is a child feels depressed or anxious. They go to social media to look for answers and support. They find it. Sometimes they find people like me who are talking about, like, here's what you do if you're feeling down, or they go to get some peer support. Every once in a while, they stumble upon hashtag tics, hashtag Tourette's, and they go down the rabbit hole for hours and hours.
I mean, all of us are guilty of that.
Absolutely, 100%. But if you're depressed, anxious, and a teenager, there's this perfect storm because you're kind of suggestible. And if you watch this often enough, you hear these familiar phrases. I'm really upset about this. I'm anxious about this. I'm sad about this. You start to adopt some of the behavior that is the hallmark of that disorder. This is extreme, but that does happen. It's rare, but it happens.
We don't want to make this sound like, thousands of girls all around the country are going through this, but there are enough cases to pay very close attention. Is this similar to when we would see studies on, video game violence and then people being affected by not necessarily going out and doing violent things, but having something happen inside, their mood changing?
Yes, this is not the first time we've seen this. Video games, self-harm, eating issues. There's been a number of different iterations of this that have not been so behaviorally obvious. Yeah. What I think some of these girls are finding with this is it gets them the attention that they need, right? So if it's a cry for help to some extent.
It's terrible.
Yeah, and it's effective because the tics are so broad. If you've watched some of these videos, you cannot ignore them.
So what should parents do if they're concerned about this, number one, but if they've seen their daughter maybe demonstrating some of these tics, what do they do?
Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is get your child to their pediatrician, maybe a neurologist, make sure there's nothing actually neurological going on, then have them see someone like me, a cognitive behavioral therapist, so they get some coping skills to manage all this stuff.
Yeah, because the root of this is the anxiety that they don't know what to do with. Their young, developing minds are at a loss for how to get help.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we need to listen. We really need to listen.
Yep.
Dr. Duffy, thank you so much.
Thank you.